Clone Force 99.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to another edition of the Dad Batch Podcast, episode 167. My name is Stevie Kicks, and I am one of your 4 hosts today. First up, he's probably on the road again or back from some other work trip. It's Money Ain't Easy. Brian Cook, how are you, man?
I'm sick. I'm gonna just preface that if I disappear from the show at some point in time, it's because I can't handle it anymore.
It's bedtime.
Dude,
I was on a trip all last week, got home, and it caught up to me.
Yeah,
and I missed last week, and I'm gonna miss next week. So I was like, I gotta try to hang in here for a little bit. So
appreciate it, dude. Yeah,
41.
Oh no,
I needed a back.
Is that the counter?
That's the counter, dude. 41. 6, 7. That's how it goes.
All right. Well, I hope you feel better, dude. Next up, this is my partner, Super Smeller / Super Sniffer. But you can call him Raimi Shanaday. What's up, dude?
Wow.
Everybody's wondering what's going on with that. There's a whole running gag in the show.
I'm just going down the spreadsheet.
Yeah, you're just going down
forever.
I understand. Yeah.
What's up, man? How are you?
I'm good.
Dude, I love your Doom shirt.
I was just about to say.
Check this out. I have an old school Doom shirt.
Heroesandvillains.com. Heroes and
Mine
Villains.
is. Can you see that?
Ooh.
Oh
shit.
yeah, look at that.
That one's rad.
Oh, that's nice, Steven. But have you
Permitted.
seen this? Have you seen this?
Dude.
Cool.
Have you seen this Dad Bash sweatshirt?
I have that
Mine
T-shirt. Not on right now, but I have that in T-shirt form. It's
Yeah,
awesome.
I got that in black.
Luke,
Yeah.
who's not here tonight because he's also under the weather. He posted a little preview image of him wearing a sample for the spring collection. Oh man, he gets crazier every season. It's nuts, dude.
The artwork on what he posted was crazy.
Yeah.
Now I get it. There was someone saying duck stuff in the chat. Now I'm like, oh yeah,
Duck?
Mighty Duck.
Oh.
I'm sick, man. Come on.
And finally, specialty costume manufacturer, painter, and grill master. It's Salt J, John Rodriguez. What's up, dude?
Heyo,
How are you, man?
I'm doing good.
Good.
A little tired, but not sick. So
You know, I feel like we're all under the weather. So let's get through tonight's episode and we'll all call it an early night and go to sleep like the old dads we are.
Get off my lawn.
Guys, I had a question for you that it's been bugging me and I've been meaning to ask you guys. You guys are familiar what EDCs are?
Yes.
Okay. John, you're good on EDC? Raimi?
EDC.
No.
Yeah. So EDC is your everyday carry.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I didn't realize that's what you were talking about.
So I was going to ask you guys, and I'll go first. What's in your pockets on your everyday carry? So
Okay.
for me, it's my AirPods, my wallet that has the Apple location tracker, my cell phone, and I have a multi-tool that I always keep in my back pocket, and it's like everything all in one.
Yeah. Like a
I think
Leatherman.
I think that's it
A Leatherman.
as far as EDC goes. And that could be like for work or personal or anything. Obviously,
Yeah.
my work EDC is a little different, but as far as like if I'm leaving the house, those are the mandatory things I have to have. What about you guys?
Um,
Go ahead, John.
not work wise, but yeah, I'm pretty simple. It's all my pockets. So left pocket is cell phone. No, sorry, left back pocket cell phone, right back pocket wallet, front right pocket keys, and then I guess my vape, front left pocket, and that's it. Work wise though, I take the Heroes and Villains little like Thrawn backpack, and that has like headphones and it has like a couple pens and stuff. So, but very very simple, light. Oh, and I have a little knife that I have in my right pocket as well.
Oh shoot, that's right. I have a blade too.
Yeah.
I keep that in the coin pocket. In
That's
the coin
dad
purse.
stuff. Pocket knife. It's kind of standard.
Yeah, I mean, it's not anything crazy. It's
Yeah.
Oh, is that illegal? Sorry,
I don't think so.
we're
I
gonna
don't
get shut
know.
down.
I think you're okay.
Pocket
Yeah.
knife, probably. is
But
okay.
yeah, just a little knife. You never know if you need to like cut a seatbelt or break out of a window or something. I mean, you literally never know. That's probably what your multi-tool does too, though, Stevie. You can just bash a window or like cut something out or
I don't know. I don't think so.
use a screwdriver.
Oh, yeah.
Tighten something. Whatever.
Usually pocket knives, there's those like memes of like during Christmas, and it's like Dad's been waiting his whole life for this to like open
like
boxes.
a Swiss Army.
It's like,
Oh, it's like cut
Open
the
the
card,
box.
the
Yeah,
tape. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's actually funny. I did that.
I am a big proponent, and when your children get of age, Stephen and John, when they start to drive or have a wallet or whatever, it's like keys, wallet, phone. Keys, wallet, phone. Every time you leave the house, keys, wallet, phone.
Yeah.
Because you got to have all three, right? If you forget one, you get down the road, I forgot my wallet. Dang it. Gotta go back and get your wallet. That's pretty much me. I might have a pocket knife. Depends if I remember it or not. If I'm traveling,
Did you say depends?
I don't bring Depends. No, I'm not that old yet.
Getting there.
If I'm traveling, I have a little fanny bag, but I can't show what's in that. So
Secrets.
The other EDC.
The
Actual
EDC.
EDC.
The
Yeah.
actual EDC.
That's why I was like, when you said
Bizarre.
EDC, I was like, there's no way he's talking about that.
No, I mean a lot of like
But I get it. Yeah. People
men's
carry
things. They talk about EDC, and it's
items.
usually the same thing. We all carry the same thing: keys, wallet, phone, and a pocket knife. I mean, that's like
Yeah.
generally,
What was
unless
your little thing that you say?
keys, wallet, phone. What?
Okay.
Keys, wallet,
No,
phone.
it's just because
That's literally mine, but and I have a vape.
when I was a
Yeah.
kid, like all throughout like middle school and high school, I had a similar thing
Nate-
that I would.
Nate
I
just
would-
said it. Nate just said it in the chat.
What
No,
is
I
it?
would go.
That's the
I
one I
would-
remember.
I would go hair, homework, keys, wallet, watch.
Oh, yeah.
Like before I leave the house for school, hair because I got to make sure my hair is gelled.
Of
Homework,
course.
can't forget the homework. Keys so I can get back in the house.
Yeah.
Wallet and then watch because
Yeah. There's a
Homework,
lot of
keys, wallet,
instances
watch.
where the daughter left the house without one of those things, and it was like, and I'm always like, when you're leaving the house, keys, wallet, phone.
Check.
Keys, wallet, phone.
Yeah.
Good call. That's fun.
What about you,
I'm
Rainy?
just-
I was gonna joke.
Oh.
I was gonna joke with say what Nate said.
That you got hair gel? You bring
Because
your
you
hair
got to do the hand gesture that goes with it. You got to go spectacles, testicles, wallet, watch.
gel? Oh yeah, that's right. I've heard that. That's the OG one.
But,
Spectacles, testicles. Why? Yeah.
So my keys and my wallet both have air tags on them because
Yeah.
I would be in a world
my
if I
gosh.
lost either of them. And so I've got both of those. And then my phone, obviously, and I'm usually tied to that, it would be kind of hard to lose it. And then you mentioned your AirPods, Stephen. I've got a pair of AirPods, but I like these better.
Mm.
Ooh.
You've
These
mentioned
go-
those before.
They
Yeah.
go behind.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
The strap goes behind the head, and then it goes around the ear. Nothing's actually inside my ear.
Oh, those are like vibrating. They vibrate in your ear
It-
bone or
it's
something.
it's bone induction. So it there's a little
Bone
it presses like on the bone both in front and behind the ear, and it goes. You hear fine. I mean, it sounds just like you're wearing a pair of
Wow.
headphones, but there's nothing inside your ear, and you can hear everything around you perfectly fine and everything like that. Because if you've got something like in your ear all the time, like my ears start getting itchy after a while or whatever. So
Those
these
are
are great.
cool.
I can have those things on all the time. Doesn't bother me a bit. So
I like that they don't go in your ear. AirPods have been falling out of my ear lately. I think I got some cauliflower ear from jiu-jitsu, and they're like pushing them out.
so
Yeah.
yeah,
Do you,
these are great.
do you pop that?
You drain it, but
With the
Do you
needle.
drain
you got to
it?
catch it in time, and I didn't catch this one in
Bone
time.
induction.
Yeah.
I actually got you. I mean, you can get these here. I actually got these while we were in Japan. And
Oh.
it's funny, like, so when I first got them, when you turn them on, like it says like it speaks the battery level. So it says battery level high or battery level medium or whatever. And it was doing it in Japanese. And I'm like, man, I mean, so it's cool. And I paid less for them than I would have if I had paid for them here. I'm like, it took me like a couple weeks to figure out how to change the language. There was like some weird like hack that I could go through to like push these buttons at the same time and then do this and then I was able to change it to English so that I could, because I didn't even know what it was saying. So
thought you were gonna say it took you a little while to figure out which one was high, medium, and low, and left it in Japanese.
no. I was able to switch it back into English. So
Do you know how to say it in Japanese?
no, I don't need to now.
No. Okay, so out of all your EDC, what's the one thing you'll go back for if you forget it?
Everything, right? Keys, wallet,
cell
phone.
Cell phone.
Yeah, keys.
It's
wallet,
got to
phone.
be the cell phone. If I forget, even if I forget my wallet, I'll be like, eh.
Other than not having your license, yeah, your wallet is.
Yeah.
No, I have the digital license now. Matter of fact, when I got pulled over a few months ago, I didn't have my wallet. I had my it's on my phone now.
That only works if you've got one of those real IDs in California.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have that.
I don't have that. Yeah,
Got to go back to do all the paperwork or whatever.
You guys are slacking.
I have real ID.
I got a passport. I don't need that.
I have a passport, dude. I have 3 passports. What do I need a real ID for?
So you can get it on your phone. It's way easier.
I have the card. I've had it for 25 years.
All right, guys. Let's see. You guys watching anything?
Oh yeah.
Because I'm sad to say the Stranger Things episode didn't happen.
I thought that was gonna happen. I missed you guys talking about Stranger Things, and John, you were like right on board. First half was like had me going, and then the last, I was like, that's it.
I
First half was dope.
did everybody watch the finale?
I don't think Raimi cares. so-
Raimi
I haven't
doesn't care.
watched any of the last season at all. So
It was a bit lackluster, I think.
Yeah, you guys talked about it,
or
so
you
I
heard
just
about it,
wanted to chime
yeah.
in and just say what John thought. But I thought, I mean,
I
man, the
liked it.
theories and everything going around about this secret episode and this and
It
that.
could,
was
I
like,
mean,
oh,
it
that's
it
kinda-
looked like it might happen. Yeah, it
That
looked
was
like it
kinda
might be a
cool.
real thing.
I'll
But
tell you what,
it's
those fan theories were way better than the episode. I'll tell you that.
yeah.
it had people going though. People
Yeah.
were hyped.
I just thought I just found the final kind of like tying up all the loose ends of like each group of friends. It just seemed
Rush.
very anticlimactic. Like
Yeah.
it just was kind of like everything was so heavy and serious, and then it was just like, all right, here, real quick. You guys meet on the rooftop, talk for a little bit, and then you guys do this, and then he does that, and then it's done. All done. Wrap it up. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, I thought if they came out with this like secret episode, I was like, okay, now it all makes sense. That's cool.
That would have been cool.
It would have been smart, but
Yeah.
they're probably right now. They're probably like, damn, why didn't we do that?
Yeah.
Because people were hyped on it.
and there
As
was
far
some-
as like current shows, whatever, it's like Landman. I'm pretty.
You
hooked
got
on.
me into Landman, dude.
Dude, Landman's
I'm
awesome.
caught up on Landman. We got one episode left.
And also on Paramount Plus is Mobland, which is with Tom Hardy.
Oh, I gotta watch that. Thank you.
Mobland,
Disneyland. Is that next to Disneyland?
and that is Guy Ritchie, and Tom
Ooh, I like
Hardy's
him.
the
He's-
main character.
He's a great director.
Yes, it's very good.
Did you say it's on HBO?
That's on Paramount Plus.
Paramount.
Yes.
I've been watching a show called Primal.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys are familiar. It's an animated show. It's an adult show, so it's not for kids. There's a lot of like violence and blood and gore and stuff.
Ooh,
But it's
nice.
about it's about a Neanderthal and a T-Rex. Like it's like set in it's actually kind of cool. It's either set in prehistoric times or in a far future because
Mm.
it's straight up prehistoric. Like no tech. It's like a caveman that meets a dinosaur and they fight try to fight to the death. They end up becoming friends. They save each other. and then whatever they have little adventures and stuff, and it's really crazy that it's
then
not
they
little
become-
adventures.
Then they become
They-
best.
well, they hunt and they protect each other because there's other tribes and other things. And season 2 is really nuts. I just caught up with season 2, and it's bananas, man. It's really crazy. I'm not gonna spoil anything because something crazy happens right at the end. For anyone that cares, season 2's been out for a little bit, but it's gnarly. They just came out with season 3, and they have episode 1 on HBO. The show's on HBO.
I tried Fallout. I
Fallout.
haven't made it past the first episode. I don't know what
Yeah.
happened. I really liked the first season, and the first episode just kind of. I just found myself not wanting to pay attention. Did you guys? Kind of
Same.
Yeah.
Season 2's been rough. Yeah.
I don't know what happened. I was like all jazzed for the next season, and then it just I don't know. I gotta go back and I guess try to watch more, but I just found myself like start pulling out the phone, start doing other stuff, and you're like, okay, this must not be good.
You watching anything, Raimi?
No, I can confirm my TV does still turn on, but that's about it.
Oh, that's good.
All right. Well, let's see what everyone else is watching here on the box office top 5.
Grab your popcorn, sit down, and buckle up, Movos.
All right. The box office top 5 brought to you by Box Office Mojo. This is for the weekend of January 9th through 11th. Coming in first place was Avatar Fire and Ass, bringing in 21.5 million, bringing up its worldwide total to 1.2. Primate, with its weekend debut, came in at 11.2 million with a worldwide total of 15. The Housemaid holding strong at 3 with 10.9 million, up to 148 million worldwide. Zootopia 2 brought in a respectable 10 million over the weekend, bringing its worldwide total to 1.65 million. Billion. And coming in fifth place is Greenland 2 Migration, 8.4 million over the weekend. This came in 10.9 worldwide. Man, Zootopia 2 just continues. It's just
Kids
knocking
movies.
it out. Man,
Yeah, that was a good one.
1.6. I think it's. I don't know if it'll hit 2 billion by the time it's out of the theaters.
Yeah, that's a lot of money.
That's a lot of money.
for an animated movie.
Animated kids show like that too. Yeah.
I mean,
Avengers.
those are
Avengers-
good movies. Though.
Yeah, Avengers Doomsday is being predicted to be in the 2 billion club.
Oh man, we
Already.
gotta talk about that in a little bit. I have to take my dog out real quick. I'll be right back.
Oh, okay. Well, let's see. While Brian's gone, I will say thank you again, everybody, for tuning in. If you'd like to show your support for the show, become a patron and join the All Access Elite Squad on our Discord, or check out our merch store at thedadbatch.com.
We're being hailed. This encryption's new. This might take a while.
Okay. Sean Levy did an interview with the New York Times, and in it, he dropped some tidbits about the film, including some details about a lightsaber duel. So he confirmed that there have been several celebrity visits to the set during filming, including Steven Spielberg and Tom Cruise. Cruise actually even grabbed one of the cameras and jumped into a muddy pond to shoot the scene that was going on. So he said last week Steven Spielberg was here, and now Tom Cruise is wielding a camera, ruining his very nice shoes. Now, when you see the movie, you'll know that part of it was shot by Tom. I mean, how cool is that? So specifically, I guess it was the lightsaber scene. It's interesting to note that we've got a lightsaber duel confirmed for the film.
You know, I was hearing a lot of people saying, well, it's got to be a good guy. It's got to be a bad guy. Why can't it be 2 bad guys?
Or why can't
Sure.
it be the Jedi and an apprentice?
Yeah.
right?
Sure.
Wouldn't
Well,
that-
there was no, but there hasn't been confirmed like Jedis. Like they said, wasn't there? Wasn't it said like there's no Jedi in this movie?
It's just Sith.
Well, we didn't know he was Sith until they said lightsaber.
Isn't it Mia Goth? Isn't she the villain in this film?
Mia Goth is
No, I
is
thought it was
presumed to be.
Matt Smith.
No, he's not a force wielding character.
Hmm.
He's
So
just
he's
like
just
he's like a
I thought it was
thug.
gonna be Mia Goth.
he's a non-Force clone of the Emperor.
Sure.
Wow.
It has nothing to do with the Emperor. So the article covered a lot of other topics around the film and Levy, but the other tidbit that I found interesting was that he talked about the dynamic between the two main characters, Ryan Gosling and the young boy played by Flynn Gray. Levy explained that because of his own background and his upbringing, this is why he continues to revisit this father-son dynamic in all of his films, such as The Atom Project, Night at the Museum, and Real Steel. He recounted that in his own childhood, he and his sister ran away from home and were ultimately rescued by their previously estranged father. And he said, I've never ever connected it before, but I could never figure out why I kept coming back to these stories of a 13-year-old boy being saved by a man. There was something defining about that moment for me. And with Star Wars, I'm doing so again. So, but they were quick to point out that this doesn't necessarily mean that the two characters are in fact father and son. It's just the dynamic that they're going for with the two roles. So I had heard that, and this is not confirmation, I'd heard that Ryan Gosling's character was actually the kid's uncle. So
Yeah, I think I heard that somewhere too.
yeah.
Uncle Daniel.
The mom was a Jedi, right? Or
Yeah,
a force,
wasn't the mom Amy Allen?
a force wielder.
I haven't heard that, but I had heard that Amy Allen was the kid's mom, and she and Ryan Gosling's characters were brother and sister.
So he's a cool uncle.
Sure.
Give him
All right,
whiskey on
you
the
can-
boat.
You can fly the ship here. Whoa!
Yeah.
Taste
Slow
this.
down.
Grandpa's cough syrup.
Hold my beer.
So yeah, but that was cool.
They got the same haircut.
Mm-hmm. And we keep coming back to water. Like we've seen
Waterworld.
all these water world kind of scenes in the lightsaber fight takes place in the water. So a lot of water.
As long as he doesn't give the kid spice, you know what I mean? A little
Mhm.
taste of blue milk's fine, but like
Oh, they spicing it up for sure.
no death sticks, no spice.
I mean, I'm happy we're not on Tatooine.
Yeah, I mean
Yeah.
that'd be spice, death sticks. Blue milk.
Ooh.
Oh, look at
All
these
right.
guys.
So last week at the Consumer Electronics Show in Las Vegas, Lego had a huge presence where they took over the Sphere. They turned it into a giant Death Star, and they announced new interactive Smart Play bricks that allow the play sets to interact with features such as lightsabers that light up, engines that roar to life, and characters that can talk. So the features themselves are cool and all, and it pretty much seems to be kind of, as near as I can tell, sort of like NFC based. The detail that I found interesting was that it was Dave Filoni that was there, kind of presiding over the announcements from the Lucasfilm and Disney perspective. And he was even on stage with Lego's chief brand officer Asad Ayaz to announce the collaboration. And his presence there was a lot less kind of creative guy in the hat and a lot more president of the company in tone, in the way like that. There's video, and it's kind of too long of a presentation. I didn't feel like editing a clip or anything like that, but you can go out and watch the presentation. It was very much. They could have just easily had Kathleen Kennedy out there. This was a brand partnership.
If this was Lego Marvel, it would have been Kevin Feige.
Yeah. I mean, granted, this type of appearance does fit with the role of a chief creative officer because a building toy is considered like creative play. But this is also at the same time a very large business venture with a high profile brand partner.
Yeah.
So this just as easily could have been Kathleen Kennedy, who has been very low profile since the beginning of the year. And yet Dave Filoni has not.
It's CES. It's not Comic-Con.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So I just thought that was interesting, worth pointing out, since we've been talking about the rumors that have been going around about him taking over the show. So
I was gonna explain the smart brick to me, but I just don't know if I can comprehend.
No, I was just gonna say I do like these Lego Smart Bricks. So it's what it is it's a 2x4. It's the I have Legos right
I know
here.
what you're talking about. Yeah, 2x4. I know
It's
Legos.
it's a 2x4 brick, and oh man, I only have a 1x4 here.
We got
But
Emmett
yeah,
the Master Builder over here.
it's
get
it's
it.
the size of a 2x4 brick,
Yeah.
and it's got a speaker, it's got lights, it's got some sort of RFID reader in it, and you put it in your build, or in this case, it comes with like either a TIE fighter or an X-wing, or the throne room duel that comes with an A-wing, and like not only does it interact with the playset itself, so like lights and sounds and all that, but because I'm assuming there's like a gyroscope built in too, because as you're like flying the ship and stuff, it makes sounds for
Yeah,
you.
It whooshes, yeah. Whoosh,
Got it.
whoosh.
And if you jerk the ship a little bit, it'll go.
Don't do that. Yeah.
Don't
But
jerk
the-
the ship.
But they also have minifigs that have the same features built into them. And so, like, if they're holding a lightsaber, the lightsaber will light up, for example.
Oh, nice.
How much are these gonna
and
cost?
the figs will talk. The price will cost more than the actual cost of the electronics. I promise you.
It's
Dude,
not. It's not too
35
bad.
cents worth of
It seems
technology.
seems a bit gimmicky. Like it's kind of cool, but like the point of these Legos are like to use your imagination. Like
Well, you can
I don't need a
also
brick
like
making the sounds for me.
they can. I mean,
That's
what is
true.
Lego gonna do? It's like it's the same thing.
It's
over
already
and
a
over
great
and over
product.
again,
I don't know.
just different content.
They're trying
And
to
it's
reinvent the wheel
rechargeable
a little
according to
bit.
Nate. So thanks for that, Nate. That answered my question. I was like, is there a
$60
little
bucks.
battery in there, or how does that work?
Yeah, I
I-
think they charge somehow.
One of the things that I think is cool, because they're launching the Smart Brick with Star Wars,
That makes sense.
but you'll be able to
use those features.
You'll be able to use the brick in whatever set you build.
Cars.
I think there's like a little wireless like programmer thing that it goes on top of.
I was gonna ask, how does it differentiate? Like if it's a ship flying through the air, or if it's a car that you built driving.
Right.
Does it
yeah.
make whoosh noise when you're driving, or does it
I think
make
if
like
you-
brum, brum,
So if
brum?
you put the X-wing brick in a car, the car's going to sound like an X-wing.
Oh, it's an
presumably?
X-wing brick specifically.
I
Okay. I
assume
thought you
so?
could program the brick to do different things.
I think
If
you
it's
can.
if it's individual, that's gonna be crazy. little
I think you
thing gets
can.
really
I'm on their FAQs right now.
Like if you can go into an app and program the brick to be like a Corvette engine
That'd
or
be cool.
whatever
Yeah.
car, a V8 quote unquote engine.
Oh,
It's a
Nate's saying the
vroom,
brick's
vroom, vroom.
generic.
Yeah,
If
the
that's
brick
the
is
case, then
generic.
awesome. But if it's like
Huh.
strictly X-wing noises forever and that's all you get, then nah, bro. Come on.
You know what this reminds me of? Do you guys remember the episode 1 figures that came out and they
The
had
Comtech.
that little the
The
Comtech?
I
Yeah,
have a box full of those.
That's
I have
Same.
it's the same stuff.
Yeah. And you had the little Comtech thing that you could like put on your wrist and then
Oh yeah.
the little figure.
I have
It was the
so
base.
many.
It was the stand. Yeah, it was the stand. The figure stand actually had the chip in it.
All right. Nate's explaining.
Look,
He
Watto
says
and
yeah.
Padme.
it responds to the tag that cues the sounds. So there must be some sort of tag that attaches to.
Oh, so it interacts with something that is attached to something else. So when you fly by it and you like doo doo doo, you pass by, it does the sound.
All very interesting. And Dave
Proximity.
Filoni. is
Yeah,
the
I
president.
actually paid no attention to the Lego portion of it. I was just
Yeah.
Filoni's presence was what I was actually talking about. So
Look at Dave. Look out.
I was like,
dapper
I
he
was the
looks.
opposite. I was like, shut up, Dave. Talk more about the Smart Brick.
Dave's got one in his hat. That goes, hey guys.
The last article or last topic that we've got is the big news. So this broke earlier today. So
Oh yeah.
starting on April 29th, the timeline for Galaxy's Edge is being officially opened up and shifted. So now, first and foremost, let's clear one thing up. Everybody repeat after me. They are not renaming Galaxy's Edge to Star Wars Land.
They are
I
not
saw-
renaming Galaxy's Edge to Star Wars Land.
Thank
Okay.
you. I've seen so many clickbait titles today saying that they were changing the name of Star Wars
Yeah.
Galaxy's Edge to Star Wars Land. That is not true. It's still
Yeah.
Galaxy's Edge. It's still Batu. It's
That's
they're
great.
they're carving a whole new storyline. In fact, Marvel's even doing a tie-in comic to like tell the story about like,
Solidify it.
what's going on Batu at this point in time. It's just a different point in time in the timeline. So
I've been calling it Star Wars Land since day one. So
right,
Yeah, you can call it
everybody
whatever you
has.
want.
Yeah.
Everybody has, but it's still Galaxy's Edge.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
what they are doing
change
is
the ships too. It works fine. Look at Vader. Look how
yeah, they're not
awesome he
changing,
looks.
and then we'll get to that because they got an explanation for that too.
In front
I'll
of his
explain.
grandson's car.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
You
They
thought of
literally
that.
use a car reference to explain it too. So what they are doing is they're changing the era in the Star Wars timeline that's represented by most of the Galaxy's Edge portion of quote unquote Star Wars Land, right? To be the original trilogy and post-Imperial eras. David, thanks, Megan. We can always count on you.
Yeah.
So it'll be original trilogy and post-Imperial eras of the timeline, right? So specifically named characters are like Han, Luke, Leia, Vader. The First Order Stormtroopers are going to be replaced by original trilogy TKs, as you can see in the photo. Rey and the First Order presence isn't going away completely. They're going to be moving down to the Rise of the Resistance section of Batu.
Smart.
And they've said that they're going to work to make sure that the characters from different eras don't cross paths. So like Vader and the TKs are going to be over by the TIE Echelon,
Yeah.
this ship. And like Han and Chewie are going to be by the Falcon.
Yeah.
Leia will presumably be by Han, right? Mando and Grogu can be up in the marketplace. Rey is going to stay down by Rise of Resistance. They're not going to have Rey walking by Vader because that
Yeah.
wouldn't work. So they're going to make sure that the characters don't cross paths. They're going to take the soundtrack. Right now, if you're in the park, you hear basically like a radio broadcast, and it's some radio chatter, and then there's the cantina music playing. When you enter the park, you hear like the John Williams kind of the score
Yeah.
that he wrote for Galaxy's Edge, but that's just as you're entering the park, and they do that as a transition so that you're not hearing the ambient sounds from the park as you go in. There you go. Yeah, and they're calling
That's
original
cool.
trilogy, and that original trilogy section kind of extends into the post-Imperial era, like the Mando era, right? You switched gears on me, and I lost my talk track. So the music, right? So now on the radio station, they're going to switch it. They haven't confirmed that they're taking the DJ Rex music out altogether, but they are going to be playing the classic John Williams score over the radio.
Yeah.
So it sounds like the radio chatter would still be there, and it'll be like you're listening to a radio, but it's going to be John Williams music. So you'll be by the Falcon, and you'll hear like the Force theme or whatever.
I do have a little clarification on the music. So they are playing the John Williams original scores throughout the original trilogy area.
Okay.
In Oga's Cantina, DJ, like when you're inside the cantina, the soundtrack is unchanged.
Okay.
But you know how like when you're in front of the cantina and you're in line, they're like playing the music as if you could hear it from inside.
Yeah.
It's going to be the Cantina Band song.
Yes.
Right? Yeah.
Yes.
That makes sense. That makes sense. So, I mentioned this before. Vader and a pair of TKs are going to be found around the TIE Echelon. And they've actually gone so far as to retcon that vehicle to say that it was an OT era ship. The quote is, one of the lesser known facts about the TIE Echelon is that it's actually an Imperial era ship. It carries the same color and markings of all TIEs from that era. Since Galaxy's Edge debuted, the craft has belonged to Kylo Ren, making it sort of like a vintage car. So canonically, it aligns with the new updated timeline we're celebrating now.
That
Yeah,
was
That's such a cop-out.
yeah, that's some grade A retcon right there.
I'm like, guys, all you have to do is just put it in a hangar bay in the Mando movie. You don't even have to reference it. Just put it on screen.
Yeah.
Somewhere you got a
It's their
digital
only way to
model for
rescue
this thing.
that.
just put it in the movie.
The
and call
nerds
it
will be
done.
fine.
It'll be
And then all they got to do is change the banners, right? It's because it's
Yes.
the New Order banners. Just change them to Imperial Cogs.
New
Yeah.
order.
First
First
order.
order.
First
First
order.
order.
Sorry.
so.
Sick, bro. Come on.
Han and Leia are going to have updated but familiar looks. You'll recognize them as who they are, right? Like Han's going to still have like a smuggler's vest, but it'll be slightly updated. Leia's going to look, what I heard was like basically like the Battlefront 2 version of Leia. So
Hmm.
it's kind of like a cross between like Padme's arena costume and then like Hoth Leia, kind of like
Hoth,
it's
yeah.
so it's kind of like that. Well, she's got like a vest and like the white outfit on, and then her hair's done up in like a crown around her
It's
head.
the
So
braid
it's-
like this.
yeah, the braid around her hair. So that's the Leia that they'll have. They did confirm existing characters like Ahsoka, R2D2, Mando. They're all going to be around. I think they'll be kind of more over in like the marketplace area.
No more
Um,
Fennec?
Let's see. That's basically what Leia's going to look like. Yeah, right there.
I mean, here's the thing. None of this matters. Like, it's Star Wars land. Like, it looks like Star Wars. It feels like Star Wars when you're there. Who gives a
Yeah.
ass like what is, you know?
Well, yeah, it's cool.
The-
Cool to
Only
see
hyper nerds
what-
like us are
what it
gonna.
is.
Well, it's funny. I've seen a lot of people
Yeah.
crying about like, oh my gosh, what are they doing to us? Listen, we did this to them. No, put
Yeah.
it back. Put it back because I put that slide up on purpose.
We've been asking for this. We've
This-
been saying
this-
this. They've been listening to us, and this is why they're doing it. Okay?
This is I made this on purpose. This is Honda saying this effort is no longer profitable. That's Disney saying like we've
had-
got to make a change.
we have been saying that this is what Disney should have done. We've been saying this on the show for quite some time now.
Years.
They're always listening. So
Well,
This is in a way they should have done it this way from the beginning and worked it into another era, like have it shift towards whatever timeline is current
so.
with
Yeah.
the media that's going in that's on at the time. But the reality is
Well,
they tried to do something that was very experiential. They created all that, like everybody's saying, oh, they're taking the experience away. They're not taking the experience away. You walk in there and you're in
How?
freaking
Yeah.
Star Wars.
yeah,
Like, look around.
You're
the experience
there,
isn't gone. Either you go over, the average person that goes to Disneyland, they're standing over in Frontierland and
Yeah.
they're in Frontierland. You go over to Tomorrowland and you're in a futuristic world. You go over to Star Wars Land, you're in Star Wars.
Yep.
You're not taking the experience away. Just because there's not somebody saying or handing you, and only calling your money Spira or whatever it is,
yeah.
you're not taking anything away from you. 99.9% of the people that walk in there never understood that, which is why they quit doing it. So you're not taking anything away from anybody other than a very small portion of the population. And it was confusing people.
Yeah.
So
Well, have they
where's
still?
Darth Vader?
Yeah, I mean, have
Yeah.
they still have? I mean,
Yeah.
Darth Vader. Anyone that's black in black garb is Darth Vader. So,
anybody with a TIE pilot costume in the
Yeah.
501st Legion knows that the average person doesn't
Mhm.
understand the minutia that we do.
and I haven't been to Disneyland forever. Did they still have Darth Vader over at Futureland or whatever?
Tomorrowland.
No, okay, I'm
Tomorrowland?
glad you asked.
Futureland.
Okay.
They're replacing. That's where they're going to put Kylo.
Okay.
Oh,
So they're going to put Kylo. The Kylo is going to go over, and the first order
Yeah.
TKs are going to go over there in
demoted.
Tomorrowland. So Ray, I guess Ray will be in down by the Rise of Resistance ride, but Kylo's going to go over to Tomorrowland where Vader was.
Just rotate.
So
Run it for a year or two, and
Shuffle.
then switch back, or 6
Mhm.
months, or whatever. Yeah.
So I mentioned we're getting a Marvel tie-in comic in. I didn't get a date for this, but we're getting a Marvel tie-in comic that's going to give us a backstory to kind of what's going on Batuu in this time period, and I think it's going to tie into like all of what's going on here with the characters and everything. The shops are going to get rebranded for this era. So the
Oh,
first
cool.
order shop that's next to the TIE Echelon is being retooled as, for example, as Black Spire Surplus. They even gave it a backstory, right? So
Cool.
our clone fans are going to love this, right? So Black Spire Surplus was founded by 2 former clone troopers who fought alongside each other in the Clone Wars and became close friends. Years later, one of those soldiers joined the Empire and served as an Imperial stormtrooper while the other signed up with the Rebellion. But as they got older, they decided to retire and team up as friends and business partners, opening their venture on Batuu.
A clone
like-
trooper became a
Wow.
stormtrooper.
So they're carving out these stories for like this is what we're going to get in the comics. Maybe I don't know. But this is they're giving just as much thought
Yeah.
to the story here for this rebrand as they did originally. Doc Ondor is going to get frequent updates, and they're going to have refreshes over time that tie into things that we're seeing in current media. So if there's something going on a show, we're going to see stuff in Doc Ondor's that we might see from the show. If there's a movie out, we might see things in Doc Ondor's at that time that ties into the movie. So they even said like they're going to do more frequent refreshes based on current media for Doc Ondor.
This all makes sense too, because it's also, what is it, the 50-year anniversary we're coming
Yep.
up?
Yep.
Yeah.
Next year.
Almost.
So it makes sense to
Yep.
switch it all to the original.
Sure does. And they're doing all this on the Wednesday before May the 4th weekend.
See, dude, they know what they're doing. Come on.
Yeah, dude, they're 10 steps ahead. Come on.
Oh,
So
everyone
wonder-
wants to see Daddy Vader, dude. Come
I
on.
wonder how long before they redo the Rise of Resistance ride and reskin that to become like the Rise of the Rebellion or something.
it's closed at the moment, and they have been very adamant to say that it's just for a refresh. And
Yeah.
I believe it because it needs it, and and they do still need a place to keep the sequel era stuff. And they've
Yeah.
said that as part of this, they're going to keep Rey, and she'll be down there, and so they'll keep that as Rise of Resistance. Plus, they've got some very sequel trilogy era things going on outside that ride. That would be a harder ride to reskin.
Oh, well, the giant like AT-ATs that are in there, like, I mean,
At
the AT-ATs or whatever they're called, like they're huge in
AT-ATs.
there. That'd be too much to change. So
But
I'm here for it. I'm gonna go back to Disneyland. I haven't been in years.
yeah, see,
Yeah.
they just
I-
got
I
crosshair to
will-
go back to Disneyland.
Yeah.
When
Look
what
at
is
that.
it? Star Wars night? Did we get tickets for Star Wars night
When?
For
May
this
the
year?
4th. Yeah, May the 4th.
Not yet.
Have they gone on sale?
I don't think so.
Oh wait, hold on. Sold out.
We'll go during celebration for sure. I'm sure we'll make a trip.
No, but I want to go for all this new stuff.
Have they gone on sale? I don't.
I don't think so. I'm
I don't
looking
think
at
they
the
have.
night. Yeah.
I don't know. Tell Dave and John we said hi when you guys are there.
We will.
I do like. I heard that the new storyline, because they got to have a storyline, right, for these the
Yeah.
characters. So Darth Vader is on Batuu looking for Luke Skywalker.
Correct.
That's cool.
Am I jumping ahead, Raimi? Are you?
Nope.
Oh.
I've covered my bullet points. We can go freeform from here.
And Luke Skywalker is on Batuu looking for information on how to build a lightsaber and kyber crystals and all that kind of stuff. He heard that might be the spot to be.
That's cool.
So it like when they started talking about and then Leia is there with the Falcon trying to provide cover for
Yeah.
Luke. So like when I started hearing all this, I was like, wait a second, how are they blending those guys in with the Mandalorian, who takes place after Return of the Jedi? So I don't know. It's just like a whole
The whole thing.
melting pot of timelines in there now.
People want
I
to take a picture with all these characters. None of that shit
I
matters.
think
That's all that matters. right?
it's a bunch of photo ops, and I think that they'll keep the Mando down in the marketplace, and Luke and Han and Leia are going to be by the Falcon, and Vader's going to be over by
Yeah.
the Echelon. That's it. So
I like it.
I'm super stoked that Han's going to be there. Cause like
mhm.
going on the Falcon ride, I'm just always, and then like with Hondo being the one in charge of it, like I'm just constantly reminded that Han is dead.
Right.
Yeah.
Now he's back, baby.
The
So
Han
it's
and
the-
Chewie photo op in front of the Falcon is
Woo.
That's going to be
Fire.
a long line for sure.
Right.
that is really, really good.
Good for business.
Yeah.
Other stuff that I heard was that because of the timeline that it takes place in, I think Oga's Cantina. I want to say Oga. Is it Oga or is it Doc Ondor? Somebody there is like barely opening up for the first time.
I want to go through some of the comments and just kind of the things that I know answers to clarify, because we've been talking and I haven't had a chance to keep up with the comments. So Dax asked, he says it sounds like it's not going to be an immersive character interaction. That's not true. The characters are going to be walking around in universe just like they have been. So that's not the case. It's not.
Well, Vader's already has, when you see him at Tomorrowland, he has all his prompts and everything. So
this will be just like the character meet and greets, or not meet and greets, but this will be just like the character interactions that we've experienced in Galaxy's Edge up until now. So let's see what else we've got. Eric Fisher was asking about BB-8 droid sales. I don't know. I think
that's the one.
I wouldn't. I don't know that I would expect the droid stuff to change.
That's the one that I was talking about, that I was trying to remember. So it's Mubo. Mubo and his family are setting up the droid shop for the first time, and they're prototyping the BB droid.
There you go.
Yeah,
there you go.
So then that's
a great way to explain why they have that droid in that era. It's a brand new.
They'll probably add some sort of OT trilogy droid to the mix that they haven't had in the past. Although all the droids, right? They have everything.
Katie asked about Luke. The Luke that's there, I've heard, is going to be the same Luke that we've been seeing recently. It's basically the Mando. It's basically the Mando Luke.
All black.
Return of the Jedi Luke.
It's the Return of the Jedi Luke. Yeah.
That's good.
How many cast members they have for that? For the face characters?
I don't know.
Probably a few for face characters, 2 or 3, I assume. I don't know.
Fun, cool stuff. Give me that OT.
About Vi Moradi. I've heard that Vi Moradi will still be there, down by Rise of the Resistance.
She's sequel trilogy.
Correct.
Ahsoka said, "Get out of here."
Yeah, I mean, that's the way the park's set up. Yeah, you could easily just push all those characters over there and call it a day.
I'm just still looking through.
I don't know. There's a lot of Captain Rex comments in there. I don't know if they'll put Captain Rex in there.
Nah, I doubt it.
Old man Rex.
They've got DJ Rex. This park's only big enough for one Rex.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be nice to see some Clone Love in there, but I'm not sure that we're going to get that unless we get some kind of media tie-in.
Different era. Yeah,
I could see in a few years when it's the anniversary of Clone Wars.
Maybe.
See, and that's what I was saying. Like, okay, like if you go back 2 years ago, 3 years ago, whatever, and you ask, the team at Lucasfilm who came up with this story for the park, you ask the Imagineers or whatever, if you ask them 2 or 3 years ago, hey, what's your idea? What's your thoughts about reskinning the park for a different storyline or a different era? They'd probably tell you like, no way, this is perfect the way it is. But you ask them now that they're doing all this, and they'll probably tell you like, oh, this was the plan from the very beginning.
Yeah.
To be able to reskin it and all this stuff. And that's face. Fine. Yeah, they gotta save face.
Yeah.
But I mean, like we've said on the show in the past, I really think that at least the I'm looking at the thing here. Let me put it on the screen.
I mean, let's face it, they could reskin this thing as Agrabah too.
Yeah. Wasn't there a rumor that they were gonna change it to Aladdin for like a second?
I don't know how much of a rumor it was. I think it is very capable of being reskinned as Agrabah.
But this whole area that's original trilogy, I mean, they could, maybe once a year, once every 2 years, they could go to a different timeline. They could do Clone Wars. Dude, they could even do Old Republic.
when
they
the
like,
anniversary comes around for it, they could flip
Yes.
it. Yeah.
Revan
Or-
and Malik and stuff walking
Dude,
around.
or
Imagine that, dude.
when the new sequel movies come out, they could reskin it again to Jedi Master Rey or whatever.
They could do it every. It could do seasons.
Yeah,
I think
dude,
I-
Seasons of the Force. There
they've
you
already
go.
got that.
Yeah,
I think what we've seen here, or what we're seeing here rather, is they have now successfully laid the foundation for different areas of this to be different areas of time.
Yeah.
And they can very easily just carve out, like, so if it doesn't make sense for the Starfighter stuff, if we get something out of Starfighter that they want to integrate in here, and it doesn't quite make sense to put that in with the Rise of Resistance era stuff, they can just carve out a little spot somewhere
yeah.
where it'll go.
You
And we
can
get
see
some new
further
thing-
segmentation. Yeah.
And we get some new things that doesn't exist yet. And maybe they want to grab something out of Visions and put it in here. And that's 1,000 years after all of this. They just come up with a new section that doesn't
Yeah.
conflict with anything else. And they're just like, Vader, don't walk over here. And here, Visions, you go here now.
That would
So-
make the most sense to have, because there's basically 3 separate timelines, right? Main timelines. Let's talk movies. There's 3
Sure.
timelines. So they
Sure.
could definitely
Eras.
split Park into 3 different eras.
Whoa, wait,
it's-
wait. Are you saying there's 3 timelines as far as the movies go? Or
Yeah.
No,
Eras.
there's
It's three,
there's
three
Eras.
eras.
there's 3 eras in the park. So there's the sequel era, the sequel
Yeah.
trilogy, the original trilogy, and then the Mandalorian era.
Well,
But Mando fits into the
Mandalorian,
OT.
Mandalorian kind of floats. It's more prequel, OT, sequel. Like,
That's what
because
Brian's
just
saying. Yeah.
just like what I said,
Oh,
like
no.
right, like how many years are we out from the 50 years of Clone Wars, or 40 years or something, like, or prequels, like
30, I think 30 something.
I don't
Dude,
know.
You know those robots that they have walking around, the duck robots?
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
Imagine like in like 10 years or something, they have like robotic battle droids walking around.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That'd be
Just-
sick.
Just saying
They
like
may,
Roger, you know.
Well, there's
That'd be awesome.
Anakin's ship is in Galaxy's Edge, right? Isn't Anakin's ship in it? Over by Rise of the Resistance?
You really
There's
haven't been to
there's an
Disneyland in a long
A-wing.
time, dude.
There's an A-wing
Oh,
and
it's
an
an
X-wing over
A-wing?
there.
I thought Anakin's ship was in there.
Bro.
You've had too many
You
hot
in Star Wars?
toddies.
Go to sleep, bro. It's
I think
bedtime.
we should move on from this.
It would be cool if we got some prequel stuff. And one of the Thrawn books takes place on Batuu.
Yes. And we could get that since they have Vader there.
Yeah.
Dude, come on.
Yeah.
Boom. 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 Cool.
There's nothing stopping them from putting Thrawn in the park once the what is
Once
it?
Ahsoka comes out, season 2.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
See, I pull out, I am able to extract our hyper nerd knowledge of Star Wars out and think of the general consumer. And the general consumer knows the movies and the main characters. You know what I'm saying? That's all they care about.
You say that as if we're not capable of doing that.
We are capable of doing that. I'm not saying this group.
I
I'm just
created
saying
this
like
graphic, bro.
we can sit here and like debate about, well, if this timeline and this and this. And
I just want to say, sorry, one quick shout out to Anakin, our youngest listener. He's listening
Mhm.
right now. We just
Oh.
mentioned Anakin. Brian, you just mentioned Anakin.
Yeah.
Kiefer just texted me saying he thought you guys were talking about him. So now I'm talking about him. Shout out to little
Nice.
to little Anakin.
Yeah,
Thanks for listening.
little
Views and opinions
Anakin,
expressed in the
buddy.
commentary, both written and spoken by Sith Thinking Easy, are solely those of the author and do not in any way reflect the official policy or position of the Disney Corporation, Lucasfilm Limited, the Dad Batch, its members, affiliates, or even casual acquaintances. Please direct any and all legal correspondence directly to Sith Thinking Easy and leave the rest of us out of it. Have a nice day.
Perfect.
I need a special email for that.
Mhm.
Complaints at the dadbatch.com.
Yeah.
Cool stuff.
Yep.
I'm
That is
stoked.
that is it
I-
for the news technically, but
We need
I
some
want to
Vader.
see this new merch that they're gonna come out with, because a lot of the merch in Doc Ondars, like the sequel era stuff, I'm just like, that's cool,
Yeah.
but I wouldn't necessarily, drop any cash on it. But
I
if
would
they're gonna,
imagine there's a plan for that.
yeah,
So
if
I do hope that they keep the merch in universe. What I don't want to see is I don't want to see us go into Galaxy's Edge and they've got a bunch of t-shirts that just say Star Wars in yellow lettering on the front. That would be unfortunate. Like, keep that over at the Star Trader outside of Star Tours. I think that would be
keep that over next to Kylo Ren.
That would be where we start to see a bit too much of an erosion of
which is why this John Williams music has me a little. That's the thing that I have the most angst with. Is I don't want to walk into a Star Wars land where it's supposed to be immersive, like in universe, and then I'm hearing, that's
Unless they're handing you a medal, I don't want to hear it.
A medal ceremony. That would
unless you're walking in and they're literally putting the medal over your.
Oh my gosh!
All right.
I hope they're listening for May the 4th. That would be an amazing activation. They do an awards ceremony.
I gave out some pretty good ideas tonight. I hope you're listening, Disney.
That's a pretty good one, John.
Top score on the Falcon, and you come out of the Falcon, and they're
something.
And there's a line of people.
Chewie. Watch, it's Chewie giving it to you.
Oh my god!
And it's Chewie and Princess Leia.
Chewie and Leia, and maybe Han. Han would be like, whatever, kid.
And they're handing out.
Wow. I mean, come on.
If they want to get into the Clone Wars era and they need any Bad Batch clones to walk around the park,
we happen to know a few people. Yeah.
Just saying, guys, you know our numbers. You know how to get a hold of us. So
Judah, I know you're listening. Tell them.
Bad Batch walking through Batu.
We've walked Disneyland in costume.
We've
right?
walked in costume.
Not as Bad Batch, but
I have
not
walked down Main Street as Darth Vader.
We've all walked down Main Street.
I did Scout Trooper.
Yep.
I was a TIE pilot.
TIE pilot. Raimi?
I have not done it.
You were
501st thing.
I know.
I didn't do it with
Raimi's one up on us.
The stuff that this what you guys are talking about. I never.
Oh, are you talking about? Oh, because
they're talking about
we're talking about going to
parade
Disneyland.
Thing that was 12 years ago or whatever it was.
First Star Wars night.
I did that too. You're talking about.
He's talking about special stuff. He can't
more
talk
canon,
about
more canon stuff. Okay. Oh,
Raimi's like, technically the park wasn't open.
Yeah,
so.
it was closed. It was private.
That's actually true.
Didn't ride Thunder.
Oh, I knew it.
Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni though.
Favreau was on set when I was.
You're just gonna ride that for like the rest of your life,
dude. It was so much fun. It was cool. Not even like a brag thing. It was like fun. Like.
Yeah, that's a lifelong brag, I think.
Yeah, it was a good time
on the roller coaster with Jon Favreau.
Hey, Grandpa, tell us about that time you went to Disneyland. Come on, kids, come on in, get close.
The year was 2000.
The year was 2009.
Oh my god!
That is it for the news.
In other news, featuring Glup Shadow.
That's great. That intro is awesome. All right, so I don't have a lot to talk about. I do have one thing I took notes on. It's a very short note. We have a lead actor for Amazon's God of War series that's coming out. His name is Ryan Hurst. I don't know if you guys have seen Sons of Anarchy. Yes. He was Opie in Sons of Anarchy. Remember Opie and all that stuff? He was a big deal in that show. I know he's done other stuff.
Thor movie too.
He was in the what? I'm sorry?
Thor 3 or whatever.
No, he was in the game. He was the voice of Thor in Ragnarok, I think. Which I didn't know. I played that game and I fought his character. I didn't know it was him. So that's kind of a big deal. So he's going to be the live action version of Kratos. I guess you can kind of see it. You know, he's got a kind of a mean mug and looks a bit I think they could. He's going to pull it off pretty well.
I mean, I hope they buff him up, dude. Because last I saw him, he's slimmed down a lot.
I'm sure he's going to start a regimen, like a Henry Cavill, maybe not so much, but it's Amazon, dude. They got money. Yeah, a Momoa style transformation. He's going to get ripped. He's
an amazing actor though. Like
he's good.
When they were like talking about who's gonna play Kratos, I was thinking like Triple H or something, like that just comes to mind right away. I never would have thought Ryan Hurst.
Yeah.
But then when I heard his name, I was like, wow, that is perfect.
It's a good match. So that's that. I think that's pretty cool. And I don't know if Stevie, you wanted to mention this or not, but the whole Warhammer Amazon thing that's going on.
So Warhammer just had their annual Rami, what's that called? The call when they talk about results.
Quarterly earnings call.
Thank you. So Games Workshop just had that, and they gave an update on the live action thing with Henry Cavill. Henry Cavill is completely producing it. He's in charge. He's the showrunner of that thing.
Yeah, he's a creative.
Yeah. That being said, Games Workshop doesn't have creative control over it.
No.
So
it's all Amazon.
Yeah. So I don't know if you guys remember the CG animated show that we watched last year called Secret Level.
Yeah.
And in an episode there, they had a Warhammer 40K episode.
It was the best one.
It was the best one.
It was the best one. Yep.
Yeah. Aside from the Pac-Man one, that was pretty sick. So Games Workshop loved the collaboration so much that they are going to now come out with a full-fledged episode, a standalone episode that immediately follows that episode. And the takeaway from this is that basically Games Workshop is going to come out with their own animated series based on this.
And I have something to add. So the game Space Marine 2 that came out, so all of these games that come out for this franchise are canon in the storyline, and they focus on a single character. His name is Titus, and Demetrius Titus, and it's basically his storyline going throughout. It's his experience going throughout these wars and leveling up and becoming higher rank. And from the game to the show on Prime, all of that it happens chronologically. So you end the game and you're like, oh my god, what happens to this dude afterwards? And then boom, this show comes out, and they even mention it, like, this is part of the canon, like this goes with it. And then they mentioned the new Space Marine. I don't know if it's a new game or if it's an update, but they mentioned all these new things that are going to happen, and there's these new animations. I think it's a new game, and that's also canon because it shows him. I think it's not called leveling up, but ranking up, I guess, getting a higher rank. And then this announcement where the show is going to continue. So I think all of this happens where it's the show a game. So the game's going to come out after the Prime episode that came out, and then they're going to do the show again. So it's going to be dope.
But they're not together?
Well, they're canonically together, but they're not associated. Like Henry Cavill is going to be in the show, but he's not associated with the animated show.
So one of the things that I heard that, and I don't want to get into that conversation too much on this show, but one of the things that I heard that really ticked off Games Workshop was that the live action version, there's already production rumors circulating that what is Titus? What is his
I don't know if he's
designation.
Yeah,
but what type of soldier are they?
Oh, they're Ultramarines.
Ultramarines. I heard that, I don't know if it's Ultramarine or a different type of soldier, but they were going to bring in them as females when it's.
You're talking about the sisters of.
No, not the sisters. The sisters are females. But there's a group,
Custodies.
the custodian. Yes,
Custodies. Yeah.
they-
So there's canonically speaking, throughout the history of this franchise that's 40 plus years old, Custodies have always been male. Just has been that way. They're like the emperor's main bodyguards, like the highest of these warriors. And then in recent years, Games Workshop kind of just did an announcement like, oh no, females have always been in there too. And all the nerds got like kind of up in arms about it. And oh, what do you mean? You know, because there are female warriors throughout the franchise, but that was like a specifically male faction. And even in the lore, it says like males from a certain age are picked out and whatever. So who knows? Who cares?
yeah.
Let there be women in there. It's not a problem. Jesus, it's faking in
Just
space.
exactly.
fake
It's just
in
it's
space.
another thing for certain audiences to just hate on. But
Yeah, it's
no
another
reason.
thing for them to yell at. Who cares? Yeah, if some people love it and whatever, rock on, keep enjoying it. But yeah, if that's going to be in there, then whatever. Henry Cavill's favorite faction or favorite group of warriors is the Custodies. That's what his army is based off of. Because you can pick. Mine are the Blood Angels, for example, the little red dudes. My guys are red.
oh, the ones that you paint, yeah.
Yeah, the ones I haven't painted in a while.
Speaking
but
of-
yes,
Speaking of painting, have you guys seen Meganeth's? Have you guys seen David's Cyclops?
He's out of
Dude.
hand, dude.
he's killing it.
We're gonna do
Dude.
Workbench next week, and he was sending me some photos of it last night that he's done, and he hasn't posted those yet. But I want to bring him onto Workbench for next week because I was hitting him up for a commission last night.
Of course.
Save some for the rest of us, man.
That's
Jeez.
awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's knocking it out. Space Uncle Neth,
Uncle David.
killing it in the Neth lab over there. Short and sweet tonight, guys. Let you guys get some rest.
No Workbench. That's weird.
I know. Well, I can play the song if you want the
It's
intro
fine.
song.
No,
Okay.
definitely not. It was weird in a
Thank
good
you.
way.
Thank you again, everybody, for tuning in. If you'd like to show your support for the show, become a patron, join the All Access Elite Squad on our Discord. And thank you for listening to us today. If you enjoyed listening, feed that algorithm. Leave a 5-star review on your podcast app. Be sure to include a deer emoji for Brian.
Season's over, dude. I appreciate that, though.
He was like, whatever, bro. They're in my front yard.
See you in September.
I don't know how is it that as soon as the season's over, they just go to your front lawn again?
They're already there, even in the season. It doesn't matter.
You can follow me at stevie.kicks on Instagram, sometimes on X. Gentlemen, let the listeners know where they can find you, Brian,
Sith and A.
John,
Pair_annoyed.
and Raimi.
thedadbatch.com.
Thank you to our Suit Up patrons and our executive producers. And thank you again for listening to episode 167 of the Dad Batch podcast. Be sure to tune in next week for episode 168. And until next time, enjoy your spice responsibly.